Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, today we are going to start our next topic in decimals. As we have done introduction of decimal, what are 1/10, 100 and 1000. So let's revise once again 1/10, 100 and 1000, and after that what we are going to do, that you can see on the board, we are going to do comparison of decimal. See, as you all are aware that we have done expanded notation, and how do we write an expanded notation into short form, that also we have done. How to write a place value of a decimal system, that also we have done. So children, today we are going to do comparison, but before comparison I'll make you revise all those concepts which we have done previously, that is 1/10. Here after decimal you have this place value after decimal. For example, this decimal you have. Now what is decimal? A point between two numbers. So here we'll write two numbers, 3 and 2. So this is your whole number. 3 will be your whole number and 2 will be your decimal part. So why we were doing it? Because in comparison we are going to compare the whole number part. If the whole number part is given, then we are going to compare that whole number part first. After that we are going to compare that decimal part. So here 3 is your whole number part. Hear it carefully, because this concept we are going to use in the next topic, that is comparison of decimal. This is your whole number part, this is your decimal part. Now if I talk about decimal part, now first place in decimal part is tens, and if we have another number tens, or we can write it 1/10, like this, 1/10. Now what does it mean? That out of 10 one part is shaded. Now here we have two tens, here we have two tens. It means out of 10 two part are shaded. So in fraction form we will write it as 2/10. So what you have to remember, that which is your whole number part of a given decimal number and which is your decimal part. Now next thing, if any one of you will ask that which is your 100th place, so I don't have anything here, so what I can do, I can write 10 over there. So 0 will become our 100th place. Fine, 100. It means now 100th will be represented by 1 by 100, or here it will be 0 by 100. Fine. So this is the concept 1/10, 100 and whole number and decimal number, which you have to keep it in your mind to compare any two decimal number. So now children, we have done expanded notation and short form also. So today we are going to start comparison of decimals. So let's start that comparison of decimals. Let us compare two numbers. I'll take it. Let us compare two number. I am going to take it. Now the two number is 7.4 and these two number I have taken 7.4 and 2.86. Now what you have to understand, that how we will do this comparison. Now this comparison, doing comparison is quite important task and quite important part. What I'll do, what we will do in this question, like 7.4 and 2.86, both are decimal numbers. Both are decimal numbers because a point is there in between two numbers. So what we will do, here we will see that in 7.4, what is the whole number part? Whole number part is, which is the whole number part? Whole number part is 7. And in 2. 2.86. Now the whole number part is, you can see this whole number part. Whole number is 2. Now this, you all are knowing it that 7 is greater than 2. It means 7.4 is greater than 2.86. Fine. This is a question in that case when you have been given with a whole number and one whole number is different from, or one whole number is bigger from other whole number. Let's see this example once again. You have been given with, let us compare 7.4 and 2.86. You have been given with two decimal numbers, 7.4 and 2.86. Now in this question you have to see the, first of all you have to see the whole number. In this 7.4 you have 7 as a whole number. In 2.86 you have 2 as a whole number. Then you started comparing it. Now 7 is greater than 2. It means 7.4 is greater than 2.86. Now children, I'll take one more example of this kind of a decimal number only. And we will see one more example related to this. See, if you have been given with a whole number and that whole number of one decimal number is bigger than the other. So let's see one more example. Let us compare 15.8 and 9.93. Fine. So in 15.8, what is the whole number part? In 15.8, which is the whole number part? 15. Fine. 15 is the whole number part in this. Fine. We'll write it. Whole number is 50. And if I'll talk about 9.93, what is the whole number? 9. So whole number is 9. Now as you all are knowing it that 15 is greater than 9. 15 is greater than 9. It means 15.8 is greater than 9.93. Quite easy. Now in this question you have to remember that first you will compare the whole number part, and if you find it out that whole number, which whole number is greater, then you will write that particular number will be greater than the other number. Now children, if you will get that kind of a question in which the whole number part is equal in both the question, or in the both the numbers, if whole number part is equal, then what you will do it in that case? So let's start with that kind of a question. See, here I'll compare number in which we have whole number same on in both the numbers. So let us compare 0.83 and 0.9. Fine. 0.83 and 0.9. Now in this question you can see on the whole number place you have 0 and 0 only. So that you are not going to compare. It means which number you are going to compare? You are going to compare this decimal place. Now 0.83. It means what? 0.83 means 8 tenths and 3 hundredths. Fine. 8 tenths and 300. Now see, on whole number place we have 0. So that 0 we are not going to mention anywhere. We'll take only this decimal part. 8 tenths and 300. Now next number is 0.9. That is 9 tenths. Now we are going to compare these two numbers according to the common place value. Which is the common place value? Tens. Tens is common. Here we don't have any 100, so that we are not going to compare. The common place value is tens. Fine. Now which tens is greater, 9 tens or 8 tens? That you all are aware of it, that 9 is greater than 8. It means 0.9 is greater than 0.83. See, if we have to compare the decimal places, then we are going to find it out the common places among the decimal numbers. And like this, in this question you can see 0.83. Now 8 tenths and 3 is on 100th place. So that 100th place we are not going to take it, because in the next decimal number we have been given with only 9 tenths. So the common place value is 9 tenths. So then we have to compare the numbers which are there along with that common place value. That is 9 and 8. Now we all are aware of it that 9 is greater than 8. So it means 0.9 will be greater than 0.83. So let's see this question once again. You have been given. Let us compare 0.83 and 0.9. Now here you can see that we have 8 tenths and 3 hundredths. See, 8 tenths and 3 hundredths. And in the next number we have 9 tenths. So the place value which is common in both the numbers, that we will see, tenths and tenths is there. So we are going to compare this 9 and 8. 9 tenths is greater or 8 tenths is greater? So 9 tenths is greater. So 9 is greater than 8. So we'll write it. Therefore 0.9 is greater than 0.83. So let us compare one more decimal number. Let's find it out. Now in next decimal number I am going to take a number in which we have some whole number also. So if the whole number is same, then we are going to compare the fractional part. So let us compare 6.5 and 6.72. As you can see in this question that 6 whole number part is equal. So that we are not going to compare. We will move to the decimal part. So let's see. 6.5 is what? 6 and 5 tenths. And another number 6.72, that is 6 and 7 tenths and 2 hundredths. See children, what I have told you in the previous question, that the numbers which are common, like whole number is common, so that we are not going to compare. Now we'll come to a decimal part. So here the decimal part we have this tenths place is common in both. Tenths place is common. Now 7 tenths is bigger or 5 tenths is bigger? 7 tenths is bigger. 7 is bigger than 5. It means the number, the decimal number which containing 6.7, and whatever it will be there, that will be greater. 6.72 will be greater than 6.5. Only one place you have to compare and then you will get the answer. Quite easy question. Nothing difficult in this question. Only thing is to remember the concept, how you have to do these questions. So let's revise this question once again. Right now I have told you so many questions related to equal whole number, different whole number, comparing whole numbers, comparing decimal numbers. So you will find it out different question in your exercise also. Whichever question you will find it out, that this comparison can be done in this way. So you can opt with that method. Now let us compare 6.5 and 6.72. This number have been given. Now you can see in this question 6 is common in both, whole number is common in both. In this also 6 is common. So that we are not going to compare. If we have a common whole number, then we will move toward the decimal place. Now we'll move to the decimal place. Here we have 5 tenths and here we have 7 tenths and 2 hundredths. So which is the common place value? That is tenths. So we'll compare. 7 is greater than 5 tenths. So it means therefore 6.72 is greater than 6.5. So children, and now I hope that this concept of comparison of decimal is clear to you all. So from exercise, we'll take first question which is related to this comparison of decimal only. So let's start that first question. Now in this first question you have to find it out the greater decimal number. Now to finding greater decimal number, the concept is same. That is the concept of comparison of decimal only. The concept is same. How you have compared it, that is the same only, that this decimal number is greater than the other. So let's start that question number 1 of exercise 6.3. See, we'll do it concept wise, that you will find it out easier to do it. So exercise 6.3, we will start our question number 1. Now what is that question number 1 is, you have to choose the greater decimal number, choose the greater decimal number. You are supposed to choose the greater decimal number from the pair. Pair means 2 numbers have been given, and out of those 2 given numbers you have to choose the greatest or greater decimal number from each pair. Now A part we will take it. A part is 5.9 and 8.30. So what we will do it in the solution. Now you have been given with this number 5.9 and 8.30. So as you can see, or you can compare the whole number part. See children, first concept is you are going to see the whole number part. If that whole number part is what? If the whole number part is greater or smaller, then you will get the answer from there only. You don't require to compare the decimal part. Fine. If you will find your answer from the whole number part, then you don't require to compare the decimal part. Now in this question, here we have what is the whole number in 5.9. In 5.9 we have the whole number, that is 5, and in 8.3 the whole number part is 8. Fine. So here we can see whole number part in 5.9 is 5, and secondly whole number part in 8.30 is 8, as you all can see this. Fine. Now we are going to compare this 8 and 5. Now which is greater? Now we know that, what we know that? We know that 8 is greater than 5. Now this concept also we were aware of it, that we know that 8 is greater than 5. Therefore 8.30 is greater than 5.9. Quite easy concept. What we have done? We have compared the whole number part. If that whole number part is same, then we are going to compare the decimal part. So let's see this A part once again. We have been given with 5.9 and 8.30. Now whole number part in 5.9 is 5. Fine? This whole number part is 5. Similarly, whole number part in 8.30 is 8. Now we know that 8 is greater than 5. 8 is greater than 5, that you all are aware of it. Therefore, the part which is containing 8 as a whole number, that number will become greater than the other number. 8.30 will be greater than 5.9. Fine? I hope there is no problem in this question, because in this question is quite simple. You have to compare only the whole number part. Now we'll start with the B part, which is again comparison of whole number part. Let's see how we will do it. B part. Now B part, we'll start this B part. Let's start the B part. Now B part is what? B part is 0.6 and 1.34. As you can see, two decimal number. Now we'll find it out whole number part in 0.6. 0.6 is, what is the whole number part? That is 0. And in another number, whole number part in 1.34 is, what is the whole number part? 1. So we know that 1 is greater than 0. Therefore what? 1.34 is greater than 0.6. Now these two questions are quite similar, A and B. In both the question you have been given with the whole number part, you have to compare the whole number part. If that whole number part is, you will get the greater number from that by comparing the whole number part. You just write down that answer. Now let's see this B part once again. You have been given with 0.6, the first decimal number, and then 1.34, the second decimal number. So whole number part in 0.6 is 0 and whole number part in 1.34 is 1. Now we know that 1 is greater than 0, that you all are knowing it. Therefore 1.34 is greater than 0.6. Now what is the question? Why I am writing only greater? Because in the question it is asked choose the greater decimal number from the pair. You have to choose the greater decimal number. Now here is a twist in C part. In C part you have been not given with different whole number part. In C part you have been given with equal whole number part. It means you have to compare the decimal part. So let's see a C part, that is 0.75 comma 0.85. So let's start this question. 0.75 and 0.85. So as you can see that whole part is same in both the numbers. So we are not going to compare this whole number part. So now we are going to compare a decimal part. So let's start comparing the decimal part. That is 0.75 has 7 tenths and what? 5 hundredths. Fine. Now we'll come to our next. 0.85 has 8 tenths and 5 hundredths. So now we are going to compare the first place value of decimal place, that is your tenths. we are going to compare the first place value, decimal place value, that is tens. So here you can see 8 tens are there, here you can see 7 tens are there. So we know that which number is greater, 8 or 7? Yes, 8 is greater than 7. 8 is greater than 7. Therefore, the decimal number which is having 8 on tens place, 0.85, will be greater than 0.75. Now this we are not going to compare right now. First we are going to compare the first decimal place. Then if we find it out that first decimal place is also equal, then we'll move to 100th place. So let's see the C part again. You have been given with 0.75 and 0.85. Now we don't have different whole numbers. We have same whole number, 0 here also and here also 0. So now in this question we are going to compare the decimal part. So let's start comparing the decimal part. Now 0.75 has 7 tenths and 5 hundredths. 7 tenths and 5 hundredths. And 0.85 has 8 tenths and 5 hundredths. So in decimal place value also, we'll first compare the first digit of decimal place, and after that if we find it out that first place value is same, then we will compare the second one. But if we will find our answer on the first decimal place, then we will not move to the second. Fine. So here we can see that 8 is greater than 7. It means the decimal place value which is having 8 tenths, that decimal place value is bigger than the other one. So here 0.85 will be greater than 0.75. So we have done comparison of this C part also, in which we have same whole number but different decimal places. Now children will take D part. In D part you have been given with whole number. Fine. So let's start with that D part. Or we will not do D part, because in D part you simply have this comparison of decimal, only whole number comparison will be there, 13.68 and 9.92. So 13 is greater than 9, that means 13.68 will be greater than 9.92. We'll do E part. That is a little bit difficult also, that 0.831. So let's start our E part of this particular question, and let's see which part we are going to compare it. So let's start it. E part is 0.831. E part is 0.831, comma 0.509. As you can see in this question, whole number part is same. So we'll start comparing the decimal part. Has, now we are going to compare only first place, this. After decimal we are going to compare only first place, that is 8 tenths, and here 5 tenths. And if these two digits will be same, then we are going to compare the next one. Now 0.831 has 8 tenths and 0.509 has 5 tenths. So now which is bigger? 8 is bigger. Here 8 is bigger. We know that. What do we know that? We know that 8 is bigger than 5. 8 is bigger than 5. Therefore 0.831 is bigger than 0.509. Quite simple question. Only first decimal place you are going to compare. That 0.831 has 8 tenths and 0.509 has 5 tenths. So let's compare. 8 is greater than 5, it means 0.831 is greater than 0.509. So with this we have completed our first question of exercise 6.3. Tomorrow we will start with this comparison of decimal and we'll find it out the different decimal places of the given number. So today we will finish our class here. That's all for today, children. Have a good day.